Hey everyone, it's Cynthia. How you doing? I hope everyone is doing great because you know I am. You're not going to see my face today. We're just going to talk about what I have in front of me. Um, One of the things before the holidays got away from me, I wanted to do a family calendar. Yes, I am a scrapbooker. Yes, I love to scrapbook. And I was determined to do a family calendar about 3 years ago, and I never really started doing it. But I was determined last year uh, to do this and give it to my children as a Christmas gift. And so, yeah, that's what I did. So let me show you um, my family calendar. On the front is my two granddaughters. I absolutely love that picture their father took of them. And so I thought it was perfect for our family calendar for 2013. And on the inside, I dedicated, I had a little quote here showing you myself, and I labeled them differently. This one says, love Cynthia. I gave one to my mother-in-law. I gave one to my grandson, it says love Nana, and then I did one that says love mommy, because my daughter calls me mommy, and then of course for my sons I said love ma. So yeah, so that was special. I thought that was really cute. So then this is just a cover sheet, and then right here is where I started. January is my youngest son's birthday, and so of course he starts off the year in January 4th. As a matter of fact, he just turned 26 on last Friday. And this is him and his girlfriend, or his fiance now. And it says winter here. And of course, of January, snowflakes, it's cold. I dedicated this page to him. And so I scrapbooked everything. I made all of these little wordings and things of that nature. And they got little risers on the bottom that makes them stick out more. So yeah. And then on the calendar part, for everyone whose birthday is in January, I would put like a little emblem or a little star on the date that they were born. So January represented my son Terrence's birthday, and my other daughter Sherry, her birthday. Next is my diva daughter. She is a hot mess. She is so funny. She was born in February, and so this is her. We were celebrating our birthday at a restaurant, and of course, Miss Thing, she always has to be different. She got two strawberry daiquiris, and so it says, "If you obey all the rules, you'll miss all the fun." So I thought this was perfect, the perfect quote and the perfect picture for February. And I thought it was really, really fun. And then, of course, whoever birthday was in the bottom, they've got little emblems there showing that their recognize their birthday. Just a reminder. Next is my grandson and his cousin. And I thought the shirt thing was so cute. This is one of the Christmas. This is a few Christmases ago, and I think it was like 2010 or 2009, one of them. 2010, I think it was, when they were younger. And I thought this picture was great, so I used their shirts as a guide, and I made the stripy shirt effect page. And I cut out the collar, and I added the buttons. And so, yeah, you got cousins. And this was Christmas of 2010, I do believe. So yeah, he's older now. I think he was 11 back then. Now he's 14. And of course, I'm in April, so it's my birthday. So this is a page that I did for me. And of course, it's it says cherish here, and I got some pictures of myself, and the little cards they open up, they have sayings. One is from Satchel Paige, a quote from Satchel Paige. The other one is a quote from Proverbs. And then this one is a motivational, encouraging quote right here that I thought was so appropriate for my page, being that I'm the mom, and I guess I'm the keeper of the calendar. Next is my granddaughter. Of course, you know, April showers bring May flowers, and my granddaughter Aaliyah was born in May, so April showers bring May flowers. And this is her page. I forgot to put her name there and her ribbon. A couple of things that are missing out here, but that's okay. So I dedicated this page to her. So she's a Mayflower. So I thought this was cute. And this is from a tea party that I gave for my grandchildren. And if you look in one, you know, my videos, you'll see the actual tea party that I put together for them. It was a lot of fun. My grandsons, yes, they were definitely younger. This one's in college now, and this one's in high school. He was in elementary school back then, but he's in high school now. And then I have my three sons down here, because this is a brother's page, so these are brothers. And then I have my youngest son, my middle son, and one of my older sons here. This is Tyree, that's Terrell, and that's Terrence. So yeah, brothers. Bonded for better or for worse, you're always connected. So I thought that quote was perfect for them. This is my oldest grandson when he was playing football in high school, and that is the year that he was playing. So I put this together. I wanted to do a football page, and so I put this one together for in honoring him, and that's him, number 10. And he was going in for a tackle, So I thought that I had fun putting this page together. And this represents July. Next, now this is my grandson now, the one who was in the cousin. This is my grandson now. I put this page together because my grandson, his name is Amir. And this is my granddaughter, Camille. She's on the front page. She's one of the youngest ones. And we like to do a lot of arts and crafts stuff, but it's their birthday in August. So I dedicated this page to them saying happy birthday, happy birthday. And so I put that page together, and this is August. For September, my youngest baby girl, Brielle, I dedicated a page to her because she was born in September. And this is her page. So it's like a baby page. I thought it was so nice. But here I actually have real buttons here that are glued on. A bow. Real buttons here. This is a real movable horse. And you see the horse detailing the page here. And then the letters. These letters are so cute. You can get them from the dollar store. And then the thread, of course, to make the ribbon. I had a lot of fun putting this page together, and it says cute, there's a star, and it says girl. So yeah, I had fun putting that page together. Oh, and this one was hot. Of course, this is October, and this is when my son here, looking like T-Pain, and he went out as T-Pain, dressed up like him, and his shirt says, "I'm on the boat." So those who know about I'm on the boat know what that, you know, I guess that's the name of a song. And my granddaughters, when they were younger, cheerleader, a witch, and I think she was a pumpkin. I'm not sure. She's going to say, no, that's not what I was, but I can't remember what she was. But I had fun putting this page together. I really did. So that's October. And in November, my son is born in November, and that's Tyree and his wife, Tiffany. And he'll be 29 this year, so I thought that this page was going to, you know, a party page, you know, that year right before you turn 30. And he loves basketball, so on his birthday date, I put this alligator playing a sticker with the basketball hoop. I thought that was so cool. So then on December, here are my December babies. This is my husband Terry, my granddaughter Skylar, who was born in December. And this they're just representing because I had to do a birthday and Christmas. So these are the birthday babies, and then they represent the two youngest ones with presents in their hands that their uncle uh, sent them. I think it was the year before last. They were representing Christmas. So again, my husband, my granddaughter Skylar, my son-in-law Louis, and my two granddaughters Camille and Skylar. Okay, so yeah, and then at the bottom, of course, I put stars representing their names, their birthdays, and everything there. So yeah. So then this takes us right into January 14th, like any calendar. And then in the back, it just says, created by Cynthia, a B. Gabby production, of course. And I laminated the page, and I laminated this page. Now, I didn't do the everyone's. I had to make like 6 of these. So, of course, I had to do it the fast way. And so what I did is I printed out the pages. So these pages are smooth. So I just printed out the pages, and then what I did is I embellished them. I just printed them out off of my original scrapbooking page. I printed those out, so there's nothing to lift up or anything. It's just a flat surface. But some of them I embellished with real things. You know, I just added the bows here, but it's red, and I added this saying here for this one. And I added something to make it stick out a little more. You know, in some of the pages, I added a bow here, and then you can see where I added her name in this one. And then in the letters, I stuck in I made a risen A. You know, I just stuck a decal, you know, a letter over it so it can stick up, give it a 3-dimensional look. Some of the pages I didn't need to do anything to it. Again, this is all flat, so I printed it out like that. Again here, but I made the A stick out, you know, 3-dimensional, and the A and the A here on their names. So, and that's what I gave them. And then in this one, there's a button here, a real button. There's a bow, and then there's another button here. But other than that, everything else is flat, which was very convenient. Again, Halloween, everything is flat versus my original one, which is the actual scrapbooking project. And then here is flat, and then I just embellished with a sticker here. That's the same thing underneath, but I gave it a 3-dimensional look. And then I gave him a different sticker there representing his basketball, my son playing basketball. And then here, on theirs, I put bows, actual bows on top of the original bows here, and then here I put the actual stickers on the ones for them, but I didn't do it on this page here. But this is all flat, so, and I printed these out, and yeah. So I thought that this was a great project. I am so proud. It was tedious, and then the rings I bought from Michaels, and these are actual, you know, what, key rings or whatever, and of course they have holes in them, so I punched holes in the middle so that they can hang them up, and so they wouldn't have any problem. At first my husband's like, no, don't punch holes in them. I says, well, I want them to use them, because if they don't, they're not going to be able to hold them up. So yeah, this is my project. This is a project I wanted to share with you guys to let you know, yes, I do scrapbooking. I mean, I have lots and lots of scrapbooking, but I wanted to share this with you. I kept the calendar simple. I do have scrapbooking where I have done some lot more detail to things, which I really like, and I'll show you that in another video. In the meantime, post any questions that you have at the bottom. Let me know if you're interested in seeing more of my scrapbooking. If so, I will show you. If you have any questions, again, post them at the bottom. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.